Today on FPV 101, we're going to be talking about the importance of simulators when learning how to fly. And then we're going to be joined by U.S. Air Force pilot Captain Steven, who's going to tell us a little bit about the simulators that they use in their training. So we're loading up the U.S. Air Force Boneyard map on the DRL simulator, and we're going to start with some of the basic controls: throttle, yaw, roll, and pitch. Throttle is when I increase elevation by using the up and down motion on the left stick. When I drop my throttle, the only thing bringing me down is gravity. Yaw describes the left and right motion of the left stick, a movement on the z-axis. On the right stick, we have roll and pitch. Roll describes the left and right motion. This is similar to a banking motion on an aircraft. And then we have pitch. When I move the right stick up, I pitch forward, I move forward. When I move the right stick back, I move backward or pitch backward. You'll find that the left and right motions are most often used for turning and handling, where the up and down motions usually control speed and altitude. So let's try a turn. A successful turn utilizes roll, yaw, and throttle. If you're looking for maneuvers that may help you mark on your turns, figure eights as well as orbits will get the job done. So today on FPV 101, we have the pleasure of speaking with Captain Steven. Captain Steven, how are you doing today?
Excellent, how are you?
Oh, fantastic.
Looking forward to the opportunity to discuss the DRL and MQ-9 similarities and how the wonderful opportunities that exist throughout the DRL are also parlaying into the opportunities of the Air Force today.
Can you tell us what it's like to fly one of the MQ-9 simulators?
It's so realistic, as you can imagine from your simulators. It really is almost like flying the real thing. We kind of go by a crawl, walk, run method. That crawl, it's the introductory. It's first how to fly a plane, then what do the buttons do, and then from there, then we get into various mission sets in order to fly it as though we were flying the real thing.
Have you always liked aviation?
So before Drone Racing League ever was a thing, I had the opportunity to grow up around UAVs. And so I have a passion for flying anything from these little tiny quadcopters all the way up through things that have 120cc engines on them. To grow up as a kid, getting to play with them, go to model rocketry competitions in JROTC, and then had the opportunity to enlist in the Air Force, and then have been flying out here at Creech since 2018.
All right, so thank you so much for joining us today, Captain Steven.
Thank you so much for having me.
Join us next time on another episode of U.S. Air Force FPV 101.